This is the COMA Girl Daily Podcast, written by Stephanie Bond. July 4th, Monday. And as soon as you wake up, my mom said, we'll go to the laser light show at Stone Mountain. I know how much you enjoy watching it, and we haven't been in a while. By my calculations, we hadn't been in 16 years. Hey, the math part of my brain is still working. Now, if only that part would nudge the lift your hand part. We hate to go to the fireworks in Centennial Park without you, she continued. But Sydney is devastated over your situation, and your father and I thought it would be nice for all of us to take a little break. From me. I'm catatonic, and I'm still too high maintenance for my family. But I knew what she meant. My family loves me. They're just not used to worrying about me, accommodating me, dealing with me. And I understand they had their own lives. Since it's the 4th of July, my dad has the day off from his job, so I'm getting them both at once. Plus, I remembered the hospital is close to Centennial Park, so I'm on the way, like Starbucks. Sydney went down early with a group of friends, my mother said. After all, she's supposed to be on summer vacation. She works so hard at her studies. She deserves to have some fun before she has to go back. I agreed, but I'm desperate for company. Still, my family is probably getting fatigued. Who knew how many hours they'd already spent at my bedside during my lost month? Before we leave, my dad said, we have a surprise for you. There was some fumbling. Then I hear a muted bleeping noise. Go ahead, my mom said loudly. Hi, sis. Alex. His voice sounds tinny and distant, but it's my big brother, all right. We're Skyping, my mother said, apparently to me. Can you see Marigold, Alex? Yes, I can see her. The anguished sound in his voice is jarring. Nothing rattled my brilliant soldier brother. I can only assume I look ghastly. He, on the other hand, would be sharp-featured and tanned, muscular and vibrant. How's it going, sis? Will you open your pretty green eyes and talk to me? My entire life I'd done anything and everything my brother asked just to please him. This time, I could not. Okay, I'll let you rest then, but I'll be home soon, and I expect you to be awake and giving me a hard time. You hear me? In the silence that followed, I assumed my parents were scrutinizing me for movement or sound. Did she respond? Alex asked. No, my dad said woodenly. She's the same. Jesus. She looks so pale. And the scars. I winced inwardly. Scars? What are the doctors saying? Alex asked. Not much, my mom said. No one seems to have any answers. They're going to run more tests soon, my dad added. Hopefully we'll know more then. A muffled horn sounded. Sorry, that's for me, Alex said. Gotta run. Happy 4th. You too, son. We're flying our flag at home. Bye, dear. Tell Sid hello from me. Bye, Marigold. I pictured him waving his big hand. When they disconnected the video call, my parents' disappointment was palpable in the room. Well, I guess you're not going to open your eyes today, my mother said, as if I were lying here motionless out of spite. So we're going to leave. We'll be back soon, my dad promised. They left, and all I could hear was the beeping and whooshing noises of the machines in the ward keeping us vegetables alive. But later, I realized the room must have a window, because I could hear the distant pop, 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 pop of fireworks. I imagined the canisters shooting high, then bursting with spectacular wheels of color before falling and fading into the night sky. I suppose some people might see the fireworks as a metaphor for life, but I don't. Because I'd missed out on the bursting with spectacular color part. At one point, I heard a sound from the show that seemed a little off from the others. Instead of a pop within a symphony of other pops, it made a thick, thudding noise. Pff, pff. A dud, I realized. Okay, there's my metaphor.
Hi, this is Stephanie Bond, author of the COMA Girl Daily podcast. If you're enjoying this story, I would be so grateful if you'd take 2 minutes to leave a 5-star review wherever you listen to podcasts. Good reviews feed the magic algorithms that decide what to show listeners who are searching for an entertaining podcast. In short, reviews help more people find COMA Girl. Thank you so much for your support.